See if I can get some people in here right quick, man. See if I can get some people in here right quick. I ain't even trying to be real long with this, man. I know people been talking about this all day. I just want to be able to get on here and talk some ish. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people been having stuff to say, man, when they on this internet, man. But it's like, you ain't bringing nobody on to try to even challenge what you saying. You just trying to be on your page. Like anybody that come on here right now, if you want to try to debate me on that, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm about to retype this, and I should have in the beginning. Because let me see, man. Let me see if I can get some people in here right quick, man. See anybody want to chop it up. I'm trying to invite as many people as I can. A lot of people, I know people ain't gonna be on here, but we'll see. A couple hours ago, man, people, you know what I mean? All right, let me go ahead. So, uh, yo, what up, though? So, man, I'm just gonna start off, man. Um, if you don't know by now, the artist, rapper, entrepreneur, Nipsey Hussle was gunned down yesterday in California. And immediately today, man, everybody's been talking about these conspiracy things and what happened and what not happened. Last night, you even had a dude get on here. You had a dude on here get on the social media last night talking about he shot Nipsey. The nigga went live. Look, man, I'm just gonna say this off top, man. Black people especially, we love to just think that this American shit is just peaches and cream when it comes to how they take us out, man. Like we won't try to analyze shit even in plain sight, B. Even in plain sight. Now some people all on my timeline today, people have been like, well, what is the government? What is the government? What is the government? Why would the government kill Nipsey Hussle over a Dr. Sebi documentary? Why would they do that? So check this out, man. If you know anything about how this shit work out here, you look at how they took out Malcolm. You look at how they took out others. Man, Jennifer, get up out of here, man. Talking about you hungry. Man, you need to go eat. You need to go eat. Don't eat no pig sandwich though. You need to go eat you something healthy. Matter of fact, go look up Dr. Sadie. But people on here like, man, what's the conspiracy? What's the conspiracy? Like, man, if you know how this works, man, he got shot multiple times in the chest and one in the head. He was at an event. Tell me how that assassination wasn't different than Malcolm X's assassination. Don't worry, I'll wait. I'll wait. How is that different? How is that different? He died similar to the same way Malcolm X did it. So to think that now they got footage of this on TMZ. Now how the fuck does TMZ get this footage and is able to just show this to him? Like how is TMZ able to break this footage? And they the only ones that get this, man? Like there's cameras all around through that area. You mean to tell me TMZ is the only official ones to let this footage out? Like I don't really go for that, yo. I don't go for that, man. And you shouldn't go for that shit either, man. You shouldn't go for that shit either. All right, you shouldn't go for that, man. You shouldn't go for that, man. Look, man, this dude Nipsey Hussle was a conscious dude. You look at any of this old footage, Nipsey Hussle has some form of consciousness. I saw footage with him as a young dude, real young, talking about Kemet, talking about the pyramid, talking about real things. So there's a couple things, man. Like first thing is, man, to think that there wasn't something organized to get him out of there. I mean, cause let's be honest, man. This dude had his streets on lock. You understand what I'm saying? He had his streets. He had a whole part of Crenshaw, Slauson, South Central. He had a whole area that people respecting him from. So I'm seeing something on here now saying that it was a dude that, I mean, TMZ showed this footage, man, but it's like, man, you can't really tell what the footage is, man. You see, this arrow pointing, and you see like people running, and it shows like a body hit the floor. But you know what I'm saying? Like, what does it really show you though? It don't now, you know. My dumbass cousin got on here earlier talking about, well, you can focus in, and that's okay. So if you can focus in, then yeah, it's on some program. I know they are, but if TMZ could focus in, or if anybody, they could take that footage and focus in when they have who the suspect is right now. And I mean, I'm reading things saying that, you know what I mean, the suspect was this dude that got on live, went on one of these social medias live the other day, last night, and he said he killed Nipsey Hussle. Now, I mean, man, come on, man, if you smart, if a nigga really did do that, you know what I mean, wouldn't he be the suspect? Wouldn't he be the one that they focusing on? If he ain't dead already, wouldn't he be announced? See, all these things is coming from secondhand information, but it's like, yo, people need to really try to relax on, oh man, this was just some street shit. And I'm reading something saying that this dude was a snitch and he told him to get away from him and the dude came back. Let me ask you this, man. What street people do you know is going to let a snitch walk? If you know somebody that's been snitching, street dudes is letting these people just roam freely and you been snitching? I don't really think that Nipsey was cut from that cloth, yo. If this dude was really a snitch, you think that Nipsey Hussle wouldn't have had something done to this person to make sure they never come around them again? Now, were they a snitch or were they a dope fiend? But still, at the end of the day, man, how can you just say that this person might have not have been talked to, spoken to? You never know. You never know. You never know. How do we know? Because, I mean, they shot the nigga 5 times in the chest and like one in the head, B. Nigga, do you know how precise? And 2 other people got shot, nigga. Do you know how precise a nigga gotta be? You know what I'm saying? Niggas, look, man, I understand niggas may be ex-military, niggas may be ex this, and done that. But let's be honest, man. 2 other people got shot. This nigga gets shots 5 times in the chest and one in the head. And you mean to tell me that nobody came and talked to this person? Nobody came. Look, man, the bodyguard wasn't even there. This nigga bodyguard wasn't even there. His bodyguard, Nipsey Hussle's all the time bodyguard wasn't there. He gave the nigga the day off. So you mean to tell me that Nipsey, and that's another thing, man. We just gotta. It is a big lesson learned. It's a big. I don't know if he was an informant. I'm not gonna say. You know what I mean? Now, what I've, you know what I mean? I'm going off of, some of what I heard. Um, you know what I mean? Through other people's stations. You know what I mean? About, supposedly the dude's cousin called in to run these stations. You know what I mean? On the internet, live. And you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. I'm not gonna say that he was an informant. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, when you get to a point of success, you know what I'm saying, you have to be able to be prepared for your enemies. And I'm saying that Nipsey, man, I think Nipsey was so free in his comfort level that he wasn't thinking, man. He wasn't thinking. But that's what I'm saying. All this shit's kind of sketchy and it's real cloudy. And it's like, man, these people keep talking about these conspiracy theories. Does anybody know what conspiracy theory even means? Does anybody know what the definition of conspiracy theory means? If you know what the conspiracy theory means, if you know what it means, Somebody explain it to me. Somebody give me a definition of what conspiracy theory is. Because man, you got conspiracy theory, or maybe you just got the truth. And a lot of times, man, a lot of niggas can't accept the truth. That's because we have a slave mentality where somebody tell you information and automatically Negroes buck back like, no, nigga, no, nigga, no, it's because of that, nigga. No, 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 no. It ain't because of no conspiracy theory. Look, it's because of some street shit. No, no. But man, when you listen to and you see what's going on, you even hear people in LA talking about it was multiple shooters. You got people in LA saying that it was might have been a white or a Hispanic person. They talking about a dude walked up on them and drove into a car with a female. From my understanding, nigga, that whole area is congested with police, cameras, construction. You just can't hop in the car and just be out. You just can't hop in the car and just be gone. So man, when you hear people talking about conspiracies out here, man, is it conspiracy or is it the truth, yo? Cause I'm gonna tell you, niggas love being full of shit. Niggas love being full of shit. You got niggas on here that barely say anything on the internet. You got niggas on here that are on here for no other purpose other than just to be attention. Niggas was never getting that attention, so they figured that social media can be their avenue. You got niggas on here that ain't said nothing about nothing, but all of a sudden people want to tie in Nipsey and Sebi and the conspiracy. Now all of a sudden the niggas got a lot to say. People would rather believe the lie than actually think facts. Facts. R20. Yeah, I mean, not only that, but you have listen to me. I mean, you had the government that came out and said that they killed Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King didn't die on that balcony that day in Tennessee. That nigga died in the hospital, B. And they just coming out with this information. So is that a conspiracy? Or is it the truth, my nigga? Like, we don't like thinking, man. We don't like doing nothing when it comes to thinking. Man, I was into it with some people today on the social media. You got people out here, you know what I mean? Because I'm going to switch it up back and forth. But you got people talking about Sebi. Wasn't even, like, Sebi was horrible. Sebi was not even, like, somebody that, I mean, Lord have mercy, man. We get too caught up in this Negro peonism. Negro peonism. These Negroes want to be Europeans, and they love to try to do whatever they can to appease these people, man. You know what I'm saying? People talking about what up? Cause I look, nigga, Nipsey Hussle did more than Martin Luther King ever did. Who want to debate me on that? Who want to debate me on that? I'm gonna say it again. Nipsey Hussle did more for black people than Martin Luther King. Who want to debate me on that? Tell me three things that Martin Luther King did for black people, man. I'm not talking about just walking around holding hands, protesting, singing kumbaya because we was out here getting our asses whooped with no human rights. Instead, we trying to seek civil rights. But then you listen to Malcolm X, and Malcolm X, they got footage of him talking about how Malcolm met with these other leaders and these niggas conspired to keep black people at bay because back in the 60s, what they don't want to tell you and what your parents don't want to tell you is that niggas was getting it in the 60s. Niggas was revolutionized in the 60s. These things that's being done right now, you couldn't do that to black people back in the day, man. 70s, you couldn't do that. 60s and 70s, you couldn't harm a young black female or a black female, period, without niggas showing some type of repercussions towards you. You understand what I'm saying? People ask me what Nipsey did. Man, nigga Nipsey had programs. for young teens that wanted to get into entrepreneurship. He brought solar energy to parts of Crenshaw. He was into real estate. My nigga, he was something that Martin Luther King wish he could have done. Yeah, there was more unity. But see, that's the thing. Yeah, it was more then. And you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna blame the baby boomer generation for being the catalyst of the reason why we in the position that we in right now. Black people don't know how to do nothing together. I mean, but see, this is why I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say in 2019, maybe that ain't all meant to be for every black person. You know what I mean? I'm gonna throw something else in. Like when you listen, you look at the Jehovah Witness religion, right? Jehovah Witnesses believe that there's like 100,000 of us, 100,000 people that'll be masters, masters out here. You understand what I'm saying? So how do we know that it ain't about to just be 100,000 self-righteous black people that be sold for real shit? Because when these people, when this shit about to go up, and they start trying to beam niggas up, when they start beaming us up out here. Because another thing you might have not known, did you know they closed down the solar um energy? What's the solar what is them? They basically damn near shut down NASA about a couple, it was about a couple months ago or something like that. And so they got one person, one lady, she look on my page, man. I may have her in my page. She from Indiana. She been taking photos with telescopes, and she looking all in the galaxy. I mean, all in the atmosphere out here. And I'm gonna tell you, people, if you think ain't no other life forms out here, these motherfuckers are circling around. They can ready to come talk to black people, man, and they should. If you want to get biblical, you know what I mean. They had these aliens, quote unquote, in the Bible, man. 8 foot tall and all that. Where you think Avatar comes from? Where you think the movie Predator comes from? Where you think the movie Aliens come from? Now, the reason why I bring all this up, man, is because, man, you gonna have, basically, man, this is how it is in 2019, man. You got a group of black people that are about self-righteous, connecting, and if you want to call it staying woke, that's what we on. ADOS, whatever you want to call it. And then you have a whole nother demographic group of people that ain't nothing but some goddamn coons, my nigga. Niggas up on here on the social media barely be talking about anything, and then all of a sudden this Nipsey shit pop off with Sebi. Now you got a lot to say. Nigga, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Niggas like my nigga Sax Attack, appreciate that check in. Niggas, my nigga, my cousin Kurt, we know what's going on out here. You understand what I'm saying? We ain't gotta prove nothing to you niggas. Get this understood. We don't have to prove shit to you niggas when it comes to the shit that we know. We don't have to prove a goddamn thing for the shit that we know, B. And just because we may know more than you, that don't mean we better than you. But nigga, if the shoe fits, wear that shit, my nigga. Hold on, what's that say? Ezekiel chapter. Yeah. Yeah. Hold on. Yeah. Yeah, all day. Yeah, Ezekiel. Yeah. Come on. Yeah, it's in the Bible. It's biblical. You know what I'm saying? If you think, man, look, man, look, man, look, man, they shut down the solar plants here in this country. I think it's like maybe 6 of them they shut down. I think it might have been in New Mexico, man. They got that shit throughout this country. You know what I'm saying? They shut them shits down. Why? Because they didn't want you to see what the fuck was out here in this atmosphere. And there's a lady from Indiana. I got a lot of my people from Napa in here. There's a chick from Indiana, a white lady from Indiana that got it on her telescope. And when they shut that shit down, she was showing shit all in the sky, all in the atmosphere. And then, goddamn it, it looked like UFOs out there, B. And the reason why I keep bringing this up, man, is because y'all gotta understand, man. If you have some form of consciousness, some form of righteousness, when this is time for this really to pop off, it ain't gonna pop off from the way that they make it out to be out here in this fantasy world. This shit gonna be if you know some real shit or not. So if some shit beam down here and they ask you, hey, what's the son of God's name? Not the S-U-N, what's the S-O-N? What's the God? What's the son of God's name? People be like, Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. What if they be like, nah, what's his Hebrew name? Uh, uh, you ain't getting in, nigga. All these people that have some type of religious connection, nigga, what is Jesus' name in Hebrew? Because that's what that book is really based upon. Those that were Hebrew. It's just like my name, Jay Scott, but somebody keep calling me Mark. Nigga, that's not my name. Nigga, my name ain't Mark. So we keep playing with this shit out here. You understand what I'm saying? Now, just right quick, man, with Dr. Sebi. You know what I mean? Dr. Sebi, and for like I said, for the facts, man, Nipsey Hussle did more for his people than Martin Luther King did. Period. You give me what Martin Luther King did that was tangible, that we ended up learning from and gaining from, and you can go find out what Nipsey Hussle did just for his people in L.A. Yo, shit, the nigga didn't even get a chance to branch out of L.A. You feel me? He didn't even get a chance. You know what I'm saying? He didn't even get a fucking chance. I don't even want to say this nigga name. Nigga on Facebook earlier up here talking about he didn't give a fuck about Sebi. He didn't give a fuck about, you know what I mean, this shit with Nipsey. And then I was like, well, what about the Martin Luther King thing? Oh man, nah man. Martin Luther King? This nigga said Nipsey Hussle was better than Martin Luther King. Come on, man. You come on, man. You stretching. You stretching. Nah, nigga, maybe I'm stretching your brain, nigga. And you don't know, nigga. And then you come on Facebook or social media talking dumb shit like motherfucker. See, that's what I'm saying, man. People will respect people in their own camp, even if they talking dumb shit. Cause the moment this nigga got to talking dumb shit, it was other motherfuckers on his shit talking about, hey man, why don't you bring that nigga on camera? If you would have brought me on camera, I would have demolished you on your shit. You would have got emotional and you would have started yelling. Cause there's nothing that you can say. If I ask you what did Martin Luther King do for black people? What did he do for black people? I'm not talking about the marching, I'm not talking about the speeches. What did he do? What did he get for black people? The nigga didn't know. The nigga didn't know nothing. Cause he didn't do nothing. If you look into MLK's around him, his right hand man was an openly gay dude who was basically the start of the gay rights movement. He had communists all around Martin Luther King. You understand? They had photos of this dude. J. Edgar Hoover had this dude on lock. This nigga was a cigarette smoker. This nigga was blowing Newport's cools. He was blowing something. Yeah, I'm talking about Martin Luther King, B. Did you know that? Niggas talking about that's a conspiracy. Is it, nigga? Or can you go find that shit out? The nigga was into white women. I mean, yo. Martin Luther King, yo, was just a face, my nigga. Martin Luther King was a face. My nigga Nipsey Hussle was a nigga that was from the mud, my nigga. I mean the nigga, I forget what he is, man. He's not even African American. I forget what he is, man. Somebody may be able to tell me in the chat, man. Somebody tell me in the chat right now, man. Hey man, right now, man, this might even be me, my nigga. This is God talking right here, man. God talking through me right now, B. You understand what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? Get rid of segregation, which, yeah, we need to get back to that. We need to get back to that segregation. Look, man, black people, look, man, we was out here good before we started being, see, man, look, so Martin Luther King and the whole civil rights, the only thing that did was allow you to interact and actually be with white people. That's all it is. That's all it was. It gave us no extra rights. It gave us no extra constitutional nothing. We just continued to be slaves, my nigga. And we still talking that slave shit now. It's niggas in my age bracket talking this conspiracy dumb shit. And these niggas, like, I seen niggas on social media talking about, man, I'm tired of this. I'm tired. Lord, I'm tired of this Dr. Sebi and this Nipsey. Lords, I'm tired of it. Nigga, that's because you ain't used to hearing about motherfuckers talking about real shit. That's why. You ain't used to hearing about people talking about building off of legacies that these people did to try to help you survive as a melanated person up in this piece. You understand what I'm saying? Dr. Sebi, man, Dr. Sebi was from the, you understand? Dr. Sebi was 40 years old and had diabetes, high blood pressure, which a majority of black people do. They was getting ready to cut this nigga limbs off, yo. This nigga's from Honduras. He gets into the herbs. He becomes a holistic doctor. Then all of a sudden, in the 80s, check this out, in the 80s, Dr. Sebi was cured. I ain't gonna say it. He was fixing people. Because I don't want to say nothing on here that's going to, because they look, I know they look at my shit. But he he got sued by the Attorney General in New York on the accounts of him not practicing being a licensed person, license of medicine. So he was basically put on trial for that. Sebi comes in with over 70 people on things that they had diagnosed that they didn't have anymore. Okay? There was another dude even before Dr. Sebi that said that he had the cure for AIDS and they killed that nigga. That nigga was erased from all this shit. You understand what I'm saying? This is the whole thing I'm talking about, man. Now, these niggas on here, these niggas be like, I'm a conspiracy person. Nigga, I'm talking facts, my nigga. Facts, B. Shit that you can go find. And people get on my nerves talking about Google and you can't believe everything Google say. Nigga, you can't believe the sources, but nigga, this is the age of information. And you telling me that you ain't fucking with Google, nigga? You ain't fucking with Google? This is the age of information and you ain't fucking with Google, nigga? Nigga. Okay. You ain't fucking with Google, but I guarantee if I go to the top 5 searches on your phone, I know you on Google, nigga. So I'm saying, man, I think these niggas love to be slaves, man. They love to see real shit come out. People start talking about real things, and then they like to come in and sabotage and like to be on that coonery and buffoonery, man. You understand what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I had a nigga right now. I don't even want to say his name, man. Nigga on here right. I don't think he's on here right now, but this nigga been on my page. I've been on his page, and he's just been talking bullshit, man. Just talking bullshit to me. You understand what I'm saying? But let me stay focused. So Dr. Sebi, let understand this, man. Dr. Sebi, and see, what I like about Dr. Sebi was that the things that they have on him, it's on the internet. It's on the internet. And you gotta understand, man, okay, so let's go back a little, peel a little back. Let's say if Sebi was alive right now. If Sebi was alive right now, and let's say Sebi, a lot of his things were being practiced right now as far as what he can do or what he has done. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing about to challenge this big pharmaceutical shit. How many people you got in your family? How many family members you got in your family? The moment you get to talking about, I'm not taking this medicine no more, they like, oh Lord, you ain't about to take that medicine? Oh Lord, nigga, you better take that medicine if you trying to live. Yo, how many people you got in your family like that, man? Hit me with a thumbs up or something, man. Let me know that y'all. How many people in your family you know the moment that something go wrong, they make sure you stick to them doctors. They make sure you go to your appointments. If you ain't taking these medicines, man, do you understand what these medicines be out here doing to you? Man, these medicines out here can fuck you up, man. These medicines can fuck you up. So you had somebody like Dr. Sebi who brought the whole idea of alkaline, having a balanced pH. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, a lot of things that I believe that we go through as black men and black women is because of we ain't, our shit is off. Either our pH is off, we off. You understand what I'm saying? To the point where our minds just be going into all different types of different avenues and directions and bullshit and this and this and this. And we love that shit. Niggas love to be dumb, yo. Niggas love to be stupid. Niggas love it. Niggas love to be stupid. You understand what I'm saying? These niggas be saying dumb shit every day on the social media. These niggas love it. They love it. So what if you were able to take some type of herb or some type of something from the ground? Because what black people don't understand is that black people, you have what's called melanin. Melanin is, it makes you a carbon copy of the earth, you be. You plant based. You ain't supposed to be eating red meat a lot. You ain't supposed to be, these are things that your ancestors did not grow up eating this shit like this right now. There were no nuggets, nigga. There was none of that, nigga. You understand what I'm saying? If you was all the way alkaline, man, that's why some of us lived, you know, the last reported slave that they got living. See, they trying to fuck with me. The last reported slave they got living was 130 years old. You understand what I'm saying? Exact reason they ain't about to bring free healthcare. Well, you know what I'm saying? See, that's the thing. Like, I mean, yeah, we should be able to get free healthcare. I mean, you know what I'm saying? We should be able to. They got documentaries out about that. I mean, the one Sicko, that was a good one. You know what I mean? That Michael Moore, that was a good one. But you know what I mean? Let me get back on track right quick before they shut me all the way down. I ain't about to be on here much longer. I appreciate everybody that's been on here, man. Let me wave at the people, man. I appreciate this. Of course, I know this is like a hot topic and all that other shit. But I want to say, man, is that, you know what I mean? When you have someone like a Sebi, man, who, you know, what he wanted you to do was basically have herbs and use different herbs. And these herbs can be used in your food, tea. You understand what I'm saying? These are things that Sebi, you know, he said that basically if you have a lot of mucus in your body, mucus is the first step to being in a acidic level, and that's how you get diseases. That's how you get the cancer. That's how you get all these other type of things, because it starts with some type of mucus that causes an infection in your body. And I'm a testament to that, because if you look at anybody that's asthmatic, all right, anybody that's asthmatic, the majority of the time when you hear somebody coughing and coughing and woofing and they're asthmatic, is because they're probably drinking milk. You understand what I'm saying? The first time, anytime you go to a doctor or a nutritionist, they're going to always ask you, what are you eating? They're going to ask you that. Any doctor's going to ask you, hey, what are you eating out here? Some things, be victim. Well, I mean, yeah. So, hold on, something, like all of a sudden being vitamin D deficient, but we're told, yeah, yeah. And that's a misconception. Just like people think that you have to eat meat to get protein. So, a cow, that's where the meat comes from, that some people eat. Cows eat grass, though, yo. Cows are plant-based animals. They eat grass. But we gotta eat the meat? Nigga, explain that to me. You know what I'm saying? You can get minerals. You can get minerals from magnesium. You can get minerals from biotin. You can get minerals from, and you get minerals I mean, kale. You can get minerals from granny apples, man. You can look, man. You can get minerals out here, B. It's just that niggas love to eat that processed shit. Niggas love that chicken with the little salt, little sprinkle shit on it from the Arabs. They love that shit. They love it. Niggas go eat that shit every motherfucking weekend. So look, man, all I want to say is this. I think that, because I'm about to get off this shit. I think that, you know what I mean, Nipsey Hussle did a few things. Nipsey Hussle took Dr. Sebi to a whole nother level because Dr. Sebi's been trending. That's why a lot of people didn't even know about Sebi, yo. That's what I'm saying, man. A lot of people don't even know shit. You understand what I'm saying? And that's what makes it hard for a nigga like me. A nigga like me, I'm not gonna bullshit you. I feel like my brain is in 2030 something, and I'm dealing with 2019 mental niggas out here. I'm dealing with 2019 feeble-minded niggas that's really below that. Really, they mind is 18, 19. You understand what I'm saying? Shit. Think, man, look, man. I think it rose Sabi to a whole nother level. I think at least for this week, because I think all this shit's gonna die down. Something else gonna happen. I think there was a school shooting in Arkansas or something today, I believe. But I don't even know if that was trending because I know Sabi and I know Nipsey was trending hard. So I just think that we learn from this, man, that we have to police ourselves. We have to really try to come together and get things together as people. We need to get on code, stay on code, because I believe we've been staying on code because of people like Tariq Nasheed, people like the Black Authority, people like Pro Black, uh Umar, uh Red Pill, Blue Pill, Phil Valentine, all these elders, man, all these people, they've helped us raise our vibranium and our algorithm, and we've been on some type of code. We ain't falling for the Kamala Harris's and all this other dumb shit. We ain't falling for that no more. So when it comes to shit like this with Nipsey Hussle, yeah, man, it was a conspiracy, man. If you think that niggas is getting shot 5 times in the chest and one in the head, and that's getting done from a snitch ass nigga, come on, B. We gotta police ourselves. We gotta do better. We gotta organize, man. We gotta get this shit kicking, man, because they ain't about to slow this up, man. This is the month of April. In the month of April, man, be cautious out here. There's gonna be a lot going on in this month, man. But yo, I appreciate everybody that checked in with me, man. Appreciate everybody. I ain't gonna lie, when Nipsey died, man, I shed a goddamn tear, nigga. I felt like Pac got shot, nigga. That's how I felt when Pac got shot. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, I can't forget Bobby Hemmett. I can't forget Bobby Hemmett. I can't forget Bobby Hemmett. Definitely Bobby Hemmett. Bobby Hemmett is that dude. He's still alive. He's not doing lectures no more because I believe they did something to him. But you can go check his content out all on Bobby Hemmett was that dude. But you know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, be cautious here in the month of April, man. You're gonna see a lot of shit popping off. Um, ComedianJScott.com, man. Hit me up on all social medias. Hit me up in my inbox, man. I'm down to do whatever type of building. Yo, Sax, I need to holler at you though, bro, because I may need you know what I'm saying, may need some networking going on, man. Thinking about trying to see about doing something in that, man. You know what I mean? That's another thing, man. My home city, it can go down my home city, man. You understand what I'm saying? I'm talking like movies, because content is about to get us about this shit. You understand what I'm saying? Imagery, imagery is everything right now. Imagery is everything right now. You understand what I'm saying? Imagery is everything right now. This nigga Aaron, nigga, you on here right when I'm about to get off. Imagery is everything. You know what I'm saying? Imagery is everything. So Sax, man, I'm gonna holler. I'm gonna try to get at some of y'all, you know what I'm saying, in that, man. See about, you know, about a project we can get on with. But look, man, I'm out, man. Hey, damn dog. Hey, Charlie. Charlie. Goddamn dog, man. Yeah, man. But yeah, appreciate that, man. Hit me up, man. Social media, man. Comedian J Scott, man, on everything. You know what I'm saying? You can hit my hashtag, man. WTF PROBLEMB. What the F is your problem? B? They'll bring up all the content I got, man. It'll come up on that. You understand? But hey, I'm out, man. Appreciate everybody that tuned in, man. Play back. Hey, if you hear this, man, share this, man. Share this shit. Share this shit. Hit the like button, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm out, man. Yup. Peace.